So Daley Thompson prepares for the first of the 10 disciplines in the decathlon, the 100 metres. His best 10.45, but just looking out onto the track, it is blustery, and this of course won't help the competitors. It's not as warm as it was, but nevertheless it's a relative thing, this. It's points scored relative to each other. So it's a matter of running a fast time and not just winning this race. The Russians obviously pose a great threat to Daley Thompson. It was Grebenyuk, remember, who beat him in Prague in '78. The lineup: Grumt of East Germany in lane 1, Wertner of Austria in 2, then Daley Thompson in lane 3, Blango of Sierra Leone in 4, Kachanov of the Soviet Union in 5, Lahti of Finland in 6, and Niklaus of Switzerland in lane 7. Oh, and away on. Daley Thompson got a remarkable start. He's miles ahead, 3-4 meters clear. He's running so well. Thompson 4 or 5 meters, 5-6 meters ahead. Beautiful, 10.61, and that was a very emphatic start to the decathlon indeed. 10.61 wins him 903 points. We'll have to get confirmation of that time, but there was only one real sprinter in that race, and he's there congratulated by Kachanov of the Soviet Union. So after the first event, Daley Thompson leads with that rounded up time of 10.62 and 900 points, ahead of Brad McStravick of Great Britain, who ran 10.97 with 812 points, and Peter Hadfield of Australia in third. For Daley Thompson, second jump in this long jump, 7.83 in the first round, looking for something big, all or nothing now. It's a marvellous start, and that's a good jump. The crowd appreciating some fine long jumping, and if he gets the white flag, then all is well. Thompson with that 7.83, that's 25 feet 4 3/4 in the first round, 986 points, is 2 ahead of the score he achieved in his world record in Austria recently. So Daley very much in form. A 7.83, if he can beat that. Oh, 8 meters for Daley Thompson. That is tremendous. 26 feet, and he is very much in business. That's the second best long jump he's ever achieved, the best legal long jump he's ever achieved in a decathlon. 26 feet 3, the converted distance, and that puts him way now ahead of the schedule that he set in that world record in Austria recently. There's the scoreboard confirming the distance. Marvellous stuff. The third of the disciplines, Daley Thompson in first place by a good margin, 1920 points after that marvellous 8-metre long jump, the longest long jump ever achieved in the history of the Olympic decathlon. 15 metres would be nice in this event too. It's over 15, it is. It looks to be over 15, and that is a very fine piece of putting by Daley Thompson. That will be, it could be a personal best for him. 15.45 is his best. He gets good shift across the circle and then good lift at the end, and I know he's been working on this event hard, and anything over 15 metres will put him in very good stead indeed and extend his lead 15 metres and 18 centimetres. Marvellous stuff on the first round. 15.18, well, that will give him 799 points. The bar is at 2 metres, and after the shot event, Thompson led with 2,719 points ahead of Kutsenko of the Soviet Union and Kachanov of the Soviet Union. So 2 Russians chasing him at 2 metres. Oh, so clear. Well, Daley Thompson's having a tremendous decathlon here. Started off with 10.62, then 8 metres in the long jump, and that was the longest jump that has ever been seen in a decathlon in the history of the Olympic Games. Marvellous stuff, and Daley fast into the bar, good lift, he's well clear, and so he'll now wait for the bar to go even higher. Well, that's 208 and 925 points, and I was just looking across at the scores. 3.644 now for 4 events. That takes him almost 100 points in advance of Guido Kratschmer when he set the recent world record, and he's well ahead of his own performance, 3.590, which he set in Austria. That's Goetzes, just before Kratschmer broke his world record. just to reinforce the situation, Daley Thompson has 3,644 points after the 4 events, and I work out that 47.83, if he could achieve that in this 400 metres, then he would achieve the greatest ever first day score in a decathlon. So the lineup again: Kachanov on the inside, Pottel of East Germany in 2, Siegfried Stark of East Germany in 3, Niklas of Switzerland in 4, Zelanov of the Soviet Union in 5, Zilbauer in 6, and Thompson right on the outside. There's Daley. Stark, of course, not there at the moment. Thompson. It's not really about racing this, it's about achieving a time, and Daley Thompson has gone off remarkably fast. Thompson has stormed away down the back straight. His 100-metre time earlier on today, 10.62, gave us some indication of the solid form he was in. He's now through 200 metres. Daley has got a best of 47.31. He's now coming up to 300 metres. No one there to chase. He's out on his own. He's the hare. So 47.83 the time, and this crowd rising to a great decathlete here. Kachanov, who's in 3rd place, is on the inside. It's very blustery down this home straight, and Daley Thompson holding his form, and look at the clock, 48.01. He may just be outside. Very, very blustery indeed. He ran that first 200 metres so fast. He may have run it just a little bit too fast for his own good, but nevertheless, his first day total is going to be very close to that Edmonton score of 4,550. The lineup: Niklas of Switzerland in 1, Szkodakowski of Poland in 2, Lahti of Finland in 3, that's Lahti, Grumt of East Germany in 4, Zelanov of the Soviet Union in 5, then Daley Thompson in 6, and Ronak outside him. Szkodakowski, 2 from the right, he's a 14.5 man, and Thompson got a tremendous start. He's going well. Daley's personal best is 14.39, and he's running well. Thompson's going well. He's ahead of Szkodakowski as a 14.5 man. Thompson's there, and the time, 14.46, that's all right. He's shaking his head, but it's all right. Daley's the perfectionist. It's absolutely teeming with rain here now for the first discipline, and Daley knows that he's got to make up for any possible slight errors later on in the day in the sprinting and power events. Well, Daley Thompson taking every opportunity to keep under the cover of the umbrellas over in the discus area, waiting to come out to take his 3rd and final throw. And the crowd has the British contingent out in the morning here supporting him. You can hear them from here. Come on, Daley, they're saying. 40 metres and 24 his best throw. He's 159 points behind, or ahead rather, of the Russian Kachanov. If he can just get a little bit further. Yes, it is. It's a good one. It's a good throw by Thompson. It looks to be near 42.5, perhaps 43, 42, and that's an improvement. And that means he's claimed some points back. And what a real competitor he is. Good, solid, well-disciplined throw. And now he'll wait for the scoreboard to tell the tale. But I would think he's drawn just a little bit closer. 42 metres and 24 centimetres. That's 2 metres in advance, and there the judges neatly placing that on the sheet, and he's drawn just that little bit further ahead of the Russian again. All eyes at the moment on Britain's Daley Thompson. The pole vault bar at 4 metres and 70 centimetres. No one yet clear at this height. Yes! He's very, very confident at the moment. Once he'd cleared 4 metres 50, that 4 metres 70 clearance at 15.5 gives him 981 points, and if he were to end it there, he still has a total of 7,159, which compares very favourably with his total when he set his world record. Look at the speed on the run. It's a high pole carry, then he plants, creates a tremendous bend in the pole, and then rides it. The timing is perfect, and he's well clear. So into the 9th discipline, Daley Thompson, 7,159 points to his credit already, and that after a 4m70 pole vault, where he achieved 981 points. His personal best in this event is 65.38. The conditions are absolutely superb now after the appalling conditions of the morning. Oh, it's coming down nicely. Oh, it's a big throw. It's a beautiful throw. It's just under 65 metres. He warmed up with one just under 60 off half a run, and that about 64, and that really puts the seal on the gold medal, I would think. The 1,500 metres, 3 3/4 laps of this track. The only thing that can prevent him from winning this gold medal is if he were to fail to complete that course, but he's in such good form at the moment. The margin of defeat for Daley Thompson would need to be somewhere in the region of 50 seconds, and so I would think that his job would be to latch on to the two Russians. 7.49, Zelanov. He's got a best of 4.18.9. One would expect to see him up at the front. Thompson on the inside. Cool, calm and collected. Interesting to reflect back to Prague in 1978. There were two Russians then. Alexander Grebenyuk, who went on to win the gold medal there, and Yuri Kutsenko. And you may also remember at that time that this man was the man who caused Daley Thompson all sorts of problems. He pushed him, he barged him, he made the way, made all the effort for Alexander Grebenyuk. The pace is slowed. Daley Thompson won't worry about that. It's all about margins here. And just looking, they come through the finish line, 48-49 seconds gone. They're about 100 metres short of the one lap. Not worried. He's going to come down this home straight on his own. Wertner's going to come into the home straight. The Russians trying hard. Zelanov. But Thompson is now into the home straight. He's now sprinting into the home straight. The cameras are on the leaders, but the leader proper is now 50 metres from the tape. There he is, Daley Thompson. The crowd already applauding. The greatest all-round athlete in the world, Thompson, the Olympic champion. 4 minutes and 40 seconds, and there was nothing that Kutsenko, number 712 of the Soviet Union, there in your picture, could do about it this time. Daley Thompson waiting to receive his gold medal at the end of the grueling decathlon. Guido Kretschmer of West Germany, the world record holder, wasn't here, that's for sure, but Daley did beat him just a few weeks ago. And in the conditions that he encountered here, there's no reason to suppose that he wouldn't have done so here in these championships.